Listen up, because what you're about to hear is going to shift everything for you. This moment, right now, is no coincidence. You were guided here for a reason. And if you're watching this, it means a divine breakthrough is unfolding in your life. This is your confirmation. No more struggling, no more sleepless nights, worrying about finances. No more wondering when things will change. The answer is here. God has already secured your wealth, and your time to receive it has arrived. You've carried the weight for long enough, pushing through challenges, working harder than ever, and still feeling like you're falling short. But guess what? That season is over. God is stepping in, taking over, and aligning everything for you. Your needs will be met effortlessly. You don't have to chase, beg, or break yourself trying to make things happen anymore. Abundance is coming straight to you. This is your season of divine overflow. So before we go any further, do 3 things. Hit that like button to lock in this message, subscribe to help us hit 1,000 subscribers, and comment 55 below. That number carries powerful energy, and when you drop it in the comments, you're declaring that you're ready to receive. If you truly believe you're a chosen one, watch this video all the way through, because this is it, the sign you've been waiting for, the confirmation that your wealth is already written, and the moment where everything shifts in your favor. Chosen one, it's time to receive. Now let's get into it. The era of relentless struggle and exhausting efforts is fading into the past, making way for a future where financial ease becomes your new reality. No longer will you be weighed down by the burdens that once seemed insurmountable. A life of abundance is unfolding, one where resources flow naturally without the need for endless toil. The limitations that once confined you are dissolving, replaced by a path where prosperity finds its way to you effortlessly. The challenges that once stood as barriers are being removed, and what was once unattainable is now within reach. No more cycles of hardship. Now is the time for a transformation so profound that your past struggles will feel like a distant memory. The shift happening in your life is beyond comprehension, an undeniable force leading you toward greater fulfillment and financial certainty. The worries that kept you awake at night, the uncertainty that clouded your future, they are being erased as a new era takes shape. No more racing against time. No more feeling like you are barely keeping up. Opportunities will appear without warning, solutions will emerge without strain, and the doors you never knew existed will open effortlessly. The weight of financial pressure is lifting, replaced by an overwhelming sense of peace and security. You are entering a time when provision is no longer something to chase. Instead, it flows toward you with ease. Let go of the struggle. What's ahead is a life where abundance meets you at every turn. The unfolding of extraordinary abundance is already in motion, drawing you into a reality where struggle is no longer necessary. A path of limitless blessings is being prepared, one that will surpass every expectation. The wealth that awaits is not just measured in material gain, but in the deep fulfillment of a life free from fear, full of joy, and overflowing with purpose. What once felt unreachable is now within grasp. Opportunities are aligning, doors are opening, and life is shifting in ways that will leave you astonished. The moments of uncertainty, the times of feeling trapped in circumstances beyond control, are dissolving. A new existence is taking form, one where fulfillment, prosperity, and clarity replace the weight of past difficulties. This is not merely a change, it is a complete transformation, designed to uplift not only your own life, but to bring blessings to others through you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands. Deuteronomy 28:12. Just like a mighty river that has been dammed for years, holding back the rushing waters behind it, the force of divine abundance is now breaking through into your life. The floodgates are opening, and what has been stored up for you is finally being released. You've been walking through a season where you had to push, where you had to strive, where you felt like you were barely keeping your head above water. But hear me now, that season is over. The struggle, the exhaustion, the waiting, it has all led to this exact moment, a moment where God himself steps in and says, "Enough. It is time for my chosen to receive." A season of ease and divine provision is here. No longer will you have to wake up in fear of how things will work out. No longer will you have to stress over finances or feel like you're running in circles with no breakthrough in sight. The tables have turned. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was uncertainty, there will now be clarity. God is removing the weight that was never meant to be yours to carry. It's time to take a breath, to relax into his promises, and to trust that what is meant for you is already making its way into your life. Listen to me. Every hardship, every setback, every sleepless night, none of it was wasted. You may have felt like you were stuck in the wilderness, like you were wandering without direction, but God was leading you the entire time. Every struggle was shaping you. Every delay was building you. You weren't being punished, you were being positioned. Positioned for a breakthrough so big, so powerful, that it will make everything you've endured pale in comparison. This is the part where everything changes. The pressure you've been under, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to birth something new. Just like the seed that has to be buried in the ground before it can sprout, you had to go through the dark places before you could step into the light of your next season. Now, the soil is breaking open and the harvest is emerging. The doors that once felt bolted shut are now flying open. The opportunities you once chased are now chasing you. What's ahead is greater than what's behind. Let me tell you, God is not just bringing you out of struggle, He is elevating you to a place of abundance beyond what you've imagined. You thought you were just surviving? No, you are about to thrive. Your life is shifting into alignment with the divine plan that has always been written for you. You are stepping into blessings that have been reserved for you since the beginning of time. So I need you to do something. Get ready. Get ready to receive. Get ready to walk boldly into this next season. Get ready to watch God show up and show out in your life like never before. This is the moment where you step forward in faith and say, I am ready for what's mine. Because let me tell you, it's already on the way. The days of relentless effort and endless striving are giving way to a new rhythm, one guided by purpose rather than pressure. Success was never meant to be something chased endlessly, but rather something that unfolds when trust replaces the need for control. The shift happening now is not about working harder or doing more, but about stepping into alignment with a greater plan. What once seemed out of reach is now coming effortlessly, not by force, but by divine orchestration. There is no longer a need to fight for what has already been set in motion. As the burden of self-reliance is lifted, the doors that were once closed are opening, revealing a future richer than any plan imagined. This is the moment to release, to let go of the struggle, and to step into the flow of a life where prosperity and fulfillment are inevitable. And my God, will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. Just like the sun rising after a long, dark night, a new dawn is breaking over your life. You've walked through the storm. You've felt the weight of uncertainty pressing down, but now, the clouds are parting, and the light is shining through. The days of struggle, the nights spent worrying, the feeling of being stuck in a cycle of lack, they are over. God is moving, doors are opening, and provision is flowing. The very things that once seemed so far away are now rushing toward you, aligning in ways you never saw coming. Listen to me, this is your turning point. What once felt like a distant dream is now taking shape right before your eyes. There is no more need to fight, to chase, to force things to happen. The overflow of abundance, peace, and security is not just coming. It is already here. It's been set in motion, and nothing can stop what God has prepared for you. This is your moment to step forward, to step boldly into the life that has been waiting for you all along. Fear has no place here. Doubt has no place here. Lack has no place here. For too long, you've carried burdens that were never meant for you to bear. But hear this, the weight is being lifted. The struggle is being replaced with stability. The uncertainty is being traded for assurance. You are stepping into an existence where peace is your foundation, where blessings come with ease, where everything you need is met before you even have to ask. Can you feel it? Can you sense it? Everything is shifting. Everything is aligning. God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating miracles, lining up opportunities, making sure that your life reflects the fullness of His promises. There is no longer a need to question whether abundance was meant for you. It is already yours. What's next is greater than what's been. This isn't just about money. This is about a complete transformation. This is about stepping into a life where you are no longer bound by the past, where you are no longer held back by the what-ifs and the how-comes. This is about breaking free from everything that has tried to limit you and stepping fully into the favor that has always been yours. And listen, I need you to do something. Believe it. Walk like it's already done. Talk like the blessing has already arrived. Because let me tell you, it has. The waiting is over. The blessing is now, and it is bigger than anything you've imagined. The exhausting chase for opportunities, the constant waiting for the next breakthrough, is coming to an end. The relentless pursuit that once felt necessary is being replaced with effortless alignment. What once seemed like an endless search is no longer required. Every opportunity meant to reach you is already on its way. No more anxious anticipation, no more questioning when the right moment will come, because it is already here. The pressure to make things happen through sheer effort is fading as a greater plan unfolds without resistance. The pathways that once seemed blocked are now being cleared, revealing a future rich with success, stability, and purpose. No longer is there a need to grasp at what has already been arranged. The only thing left to do is trust, release, and step into the flow of what has always been waiting. The struggle is behind. The path ahead is illuminated, and life is shifting in ways far beyond expectation. The journey ahead is unfolding with precision, bringing forth the resources, stability, and success that have long been sought. A future filled with confidence and certainty is emerging, where prosperity is no longer a distant aspiration, but an inevitable reality. The struggles of the past no longer dictate what is to come. Each step forward is met with assurance and opportunity. The moment of hesitation has passed. Now is the time to embrace the unfolding transformation with certainty. No longer is there a need to question whether the breakthrough is coming. It is already happening, aligning perfectly with a greater plan. The path once uncertain is now illuminated, leading toward a destiny filled with abundance, tranquility, and fulfillment. Everything is moving into place at exactly the right time, bringing an overflow of provision beyond expectation. Unshakable belief has the power to turn aspirations into reality, serving as the force that bridges the gap between hope and fulfillment. True transformation begins when trust replaces doubt, opening the door for remarkable shifts that defy all logic. Even when circumstances seemed uncertain, persistence and faith have shaped the foundation for extraordinary change. What once appeared distant is now within reach, waiting to be embraced with confidence. The setbacks once faced were never barriers, only stepping stones, guiding the way to something far greater. The magnitude of what is coming surpasses anything imagined, proving that there was never a dream too big or a vision too bold. Every expectation will not only be met, but exceeded, revealing a future overflowing with possibilities that once seemed impossible. The path ahead is unfolding with precision, revealing an outpouring of opportunities and prosperity that will surpass every expectation. The moments of uncertainty, the waiting, the seasons of endurance, all have been part of the preparation for what is about to manifest. Nothing was wasted. No experience was without purpose. Each challenge has built the strength and wisdom needed for the journey ahead. The shift happening now is undeniable, aligning every resource, every connection, and every breakthrough in perfect timing. What once seemed distant is now within reach, bringing a future filled with ease and overflowing with abundance. The waiting is no longer a question of if or when. The turning point has arrived. Now is the time to walk forward with certainty, embracing the reality that everything necessary for success is already in motion, set to unfold in ways beyond imagination. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not delay. Habakkuk 2:3. Imagine a farmer standing in his field, staring at the soil. Day after day, he sees nothing. No sprouts, no signs of growth, just dirt. But what he doesn't realize is that beneath the surface, beneath what his eyes can see, something is happening. The seed is breaking open. Roots are stretching deep. A foundation is being formed that will sustain an abundant harvest. And when the time is right, when the conditions are perfect, that seed will break through the ground, and what once looked like emptiness will suddenly overflow with life. This is where you are right now. You may have felt like nothing was moving, like you were stuck in the waiting season, like all your effort was leading nowhere. But hear me when I say this: the delay was never denial. The stillness was never a sign of nothingness. It was preparation. It was foundation. It was God making sure that what is coming is not just a quick blessing, but a lasting, unshakable overflow of abundance. And now, the doors that once seemed locked are swinging open. The things you've prayed for, hoped for, and waited on, they are here. The season of wondering and waiting is being replaced with a season of receiving. This is your moment to step boldly into what has been prepared for you. No longer is favor for other people. No longer is breakthrough a distant dream. It's yours. It has your name on it, set aside for the perfect time, and that time is right now. Listen to me. The struggle was never wasted. Every challenge built you. Every setback refined you. Every single delay only made the blessing that much greater. God was not withholding. He was working. He was setting the stage for something that would not just be good, but greater than anything you imagined. The time for hesitation is over. You don't have to wonder anymore. You don't have to second guess. All you have to do is receive. Walk forward like it's already done. Speak as if the blessing has already arrived, because it has. The chapter ahead is one of restoration and renewal, where nothing is lacking, nothing is missing, and everything is overflowing. Chosen one, it is time to step into everything that was always meant for you. Everything that once felt distant, everything that seemed just beyond reach, is now moving swiftly into reality. There is no longer a need to question whether abundance is meant for you. It is already aligning, waiting to be embraced. What's unfolding is greater than expected, beyond imagination, and designed specifically for this moment. The future ahead is rich with opportunity, not just in material wealth, but in every aspect of life: health, fulfillment, relationships, and purpose. The scarcity that once lingered is being replaced with an overflow that will touch every corner of existence. The shift is undeniable, bringing more than what was asked for, more than what was expected. No effort is wasted. No waiting has been in vain. The expansion happening now will transform not just personal circumstances, but will allow for generosity to extend far beyond what was ever thought possible. Prepare for the unfolding of something remarkable. Prosperity that flows freely, effortlessly, and without limits. The groundwork has been laid, and now everything that has been prepared is coming into view. The struggle to find the right path, the feeling of knocking on closed doors, those moments are behind. The way forward is now unobstructed, leading directly into opportunities that once seemed unattainable. No longer is there a need to push against resistance, as the path has already been made clear. What lies ahead is beyond expectation, filled with possibilities that were previously unseen. Every moment leading up to this has been orchestrated with precision, ensuring that what is meant will arrive at exactly the right time. The waiting has only strengthened the foundation, making way for something even greater. Now is the time to walk forward with certainty, stepping into a reality where success, fulfillment, and boundless potential are no longer distant hopes, but present realities. Everything is shifting in an extraordinary way, bringing forth a reality where struggle is replaced with ease and limitation is transformed into abundance. A powerful transition is taking place, one that will redefine every aspect of life. This moment is the turning point where doors that once seemed locked are now swinging wide open. What was once an uphill climb is becoming a steady path, leading straight into a future filled with endless possibilities. The uncertainty that lingered for so long is dissipating, revealing a life where prosperity flows naturally and opportunities appear effortlessly. This transformation is not confined to one area. It touches everything: finances, relationships, purpose, and well-being. The long-awaited season of expansion has arrived, ushering in fulfillment beyond expectations. There is no need to question or second-guess. What's ahead has been prepared perfectly, aligning at just the right moment for the greatest impact. Timing has always been orchestrated with precision, even when it seemed like progress was delayed. Every pause, every waiting period, was not a setback, but rather an essential part of the process, ensuring that the foundation was strong enough to sustain what is now being released. The unfolding of prosperity is not random. It is a carefully designed sequence of events leading to something remarkable. What once felt like distant hope is now becoming tangible, proving that nothing was ever truly out of reach. No more wondering when things will align. This is the moment when everything comes together effortlessly. Every opportunity, every resource, and every breakthrough is arriving exactly when it is meant to. The past uncertainty is no longer relevant. What's unfolding now is undeniable and unstoppable. The journey ahead is paved with abundance, designed to uplift and empower in ways beyond imagination. Belief is the catalyst that turns possibility into reality, the unseen force that bridges the gap between dreams and fulfillment. When certainty replaces doubt, the path ahead becomes clear, and the doors once locked begin to open effortlessly. There is no longer a need to question whether the vision for the future will come to pass. It is already aligning, waiting for the perfect moment to manifest. Every challenge that once seemed like an obstacle was in fact shaping the foundation for something greater. Strength has been built, resilience has been refined, and now is the time to witness the transformation that unwavering confidence brings. What once felt unattainable is now within reach, moving swiftly into existence. The power of true conviction is undeniable. It sets in motion events that go beyond expectation, allowing everything to unfold in extraordinary ways. Now is the time to walk forward with boldness, knowing that the unseen is becoming tangible, and what was hoped for is now becoming a reality. The journey leading to this moment has been purposeful, every waiting period a preparation for what is now unfolding. The pieces have been aligning, the unseen has been working in the background, and now the time has arrived for fulfillment. The struggles of the past have served their purpose, refining and preparing for a reality that surpasses anything imagined. Every step ahead is guided with precision, leading toward a life filled with limitless opportunity, stability, and success. The uncertainty that once clouded the future is clearing, replaced with the certainty of abundance that flows effortlessly. No more questioning when things will shift. The transformation is already in motion. The waiting season has ended, and the time to step into a new reality of prosperity has arrived. The unfolding of what was once a vision is now taking shape, bringing forth everything necessary for fulfillment, security, and a future brimming with possibility. The weight of uncertainty is lifting, making way for a season where opportunities find their way effortlessly. The cycle of striving, searching, and waiting for the right moment is coming to a close. No longer is there a need to chase after what has already been set in motion. Everything is aligning in perfect timing. The stress of figuring out the next step is being replaced with a deep assurance that every piece is falling into place. The doors that once seemed locked are now opening with ease, revealing a future where prosperity flows naturally. What once required endless effort will now arrive effortlessly, bringing the kind of stability and fulfillment that has always been meant to unfold. There is no need to struggle for what has already been secured. This is the moment to step forward with confidence, knowing that the road ahead is clear and filled with extraordinary possibilities. Every difficulty faced, every setback endured, has only prepared the way for this transformation. What once seemed like obstacles were actually shaping a foundation strong enough to hold the blessings that are now arriving. The uncertainty of the past no longer has power over what's ahead. This is a time of renewal, of stepping into a reality where abundance is not just a possibility, but a certainty. The hardships of yesterday have been replaced with the overflow of opportunity, security, and peace. Every experience has led to this point, shaping a future where nothing is missing and everything needed is being provided in perfect measure. There is no need to fear the unknown. The journey is unfolding exactly as it should, leading toward a life filled with limitless expansion and fulfillment.